The Federal Executive Council confirmed President Muhammadu Buhari's anticipatory approval for the release of 8,648,081,465 naira to fund Phase 1 of the Nigeria-Germany electricity deal. Hi, welcome to Watch Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, a 21-year-old student of the University of Ibadan, Gbadebo Richard, died after falling into a soap-making machine on Monday at a factory owned by Henkel Nigeria Limited, makers of Wow detergent and bar soap. Richard, who was a 300-level student of European Studies at UI, was on a holiday job at the factory located in Oluyole, Ibadan, due to the closure of schools caused by COVID-19. The deceased was on the night shift when he unknowingly slipped into the machine that took his life. The incident sparked outrage online, with some people who claim to be former staffers of Henkel complaining about the poor welfare and safety measures at the company. At number 9, Beijing has slammed the US, warning of consequences if Brazil chooses Chinese telecoms company Huawei to develop its 5G network, accusing Washington of unscrupulous oppression of the country's tech companies. Huawei, the world's top producer of telecoms networking equipment, has become a pivotal issue in the geopolitical standoff between Beijing and Washington, which claims the firm poses a significant cybersecurity threat. Brazil is due to launch a tender next year for a project to develop the next generation of telecoms technology in Latin America's most populous country, home to 212 million people. At number 8, the Deputy President of the Senate, O.V. Omoagege, has revealed that the Senate will commence the amendment of the 1999 Constitution as soon as the Salah break is over. The senator pointed out that the rights of women and the girl child would be protected during the Constitution amendment exercise, adding that the panel would take into account experiences from other African countries. Omoagege further explained that the sexual harassment bill recently passed by the upper legislative chamber is not targeted at university lecturers solely, but at the predators in the society. At number 7, the People's Democratic Party accused the federal government under President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressives Congress of diverting attention from corruption allegations. The National Publicity Secretary of the party, Kola Olugbodiyan, called on Nigerians to note the blackmail, intimidation and threats coming from government quarters. The warning comes after the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, challenged Nigerians to dare the federal government in its anti-corruption war. He explained the aim of the blackmail was to frustrate whistleblowers and truncate ongoing uncovering of widespread corruption in ministries, departments and agencies under the APC administration. At number 6, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation has announced it will deliver about 5 gigawatts or 5,000 megawatts power by 2022. NNPC hinted that the new generation capacity would be boosted by an additional 5 billion cubic feet of gas daily by 2022, while also exploring partnerships for transmission and investments to enhance evacuation and power improvement. Since the privatization of the power sector in 2013, Nigeria has struggled to achieve sustainable electricity supply, but has hit roadblocks by the shortage of gas to power the plants, as well as slowing the nation's industrialization and gas monetization drive. At number 5, the Osun State Government has announced the death of elder statesman and national leader of the Yoruba socio-cultural organization, Afenifere, Pa Ayorinde Fasomi, who passed on at the age of 94. He died on Wednesday, according to a press statement by Funke Egbemode, the Commissioner for Information in Osun State. Egbemode revealed that the death of the foremost politician was confirmed by the deceased son, Obafemi Fashomi. It has been echoed that the late Fashomi made remarkable contributions to the socio-political development of Yoruba land and to the nation at large. At number 4, US President Donald Trump has suggested delaying the 2020 election, in which he is currently lagging badly in the polls, citing the coronavirus and what he said would be fraudulent voting. Trump asked in a tweet, "Delay the election until people can properly, securely and safely vote?" Only Congress can change the election date, which is set by law on November 3rd. It has been reported a shift would be highly unlikely, with Democrats ruling the lower house. Trump had previously insisted that he sees no problem going ahead with the election, where he faces Democratic challenger Joe Biden. At number 3, the federal government yesterday approved the ratification of a bilateral air transport agreement between Nigeria and the United States to strengthen economic and social-cultural relations between the two countries. The Minister of Information and Culture, Mohammed, announced this at the Federal Executive Council, where he said the Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, sought the Council's approval for the ratification. The minister explained that Article 6 of the Convention mandates parties to the agreement to sign air service agreements with member states to improve their socio-political and economic relations. At number 2, the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Abubakar Adamu, has directed the Commissioners of Police in all the states of the Federation and the FCT, as well as their Supervisory Assistant Inspectors General of Police in the 17 zonal commands, to intensify confidence-building patrols in all parts of the country, particularly on major highways and around critical national infrastructure. The IGP also called for voluntary compliance with the ban on all mass socio-religious gathering and other prevention orders directed at protecting the citizens and checking the further spread of COVID-19 virus in the country. And finally, at number 1, the Federal Executive Council confirmed President Muhammadu Buhari's anticipatory approval for the release of 8,648,081,465 naira to fund Phase 1 of the Nigeria-Germany electricity deal. The fund, which is an offshore loan facility of 15.21 million euros, an equivalent of 6,940,081,465 naira, and 1.708 billion naira onshore fund, is meant for counterpart funding of the end-to-end grid modernization and expansion program in the power sector. Under the scheme, Nigeria is partnering Siemens AG for Nigeria's electrification project, which has 3 phases with the overall goal of achieving 25,000 megawatts of electricity in 2025. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.